Typography is one of the most important elements of graphic design. Combining fonts can be difficult even for the most experienced designers. Hi there, and welcome to this Tuts Plus tutorial, how to combine fonts, how not to, and the best font combinations. In this article, we'll give you some tips and tricks on how to pair fonts and the best font pairings from Envato Elements. If you didn't know, Envato Elements has a great font library that includes serifs, sans serifs, decorative fonts, and scripts. Their library is updated every day, so surely you'll find something for your projects. So let's get right in. The first tip is use a single font family. If you're a beginner designer and are unsure about how to combine fonts, use a font that contains superfamilies. They carry many weights and styles within the same typeface. For this example, we have BW Modelica. This font comes in 4 widths, and each one contains 8 different weights, and it includes italics. Superfamilies have endless options that allow you to mix them up, and you can use them anywhere from headlines to photo credits. Keep it minimal. Try not to spend too much time combining multiple styles of fonts. Try combining a serif with a sans serif or a script with a sans serif. That will give you the right amount of variety to keep your design exciting. Here we have Theron Brush Style. It is an energetic font, handwritten, and perfect for a logo or the headline of an editorial piece. Because this font is so strong, we need something modern to balance it. That's where Berlin comes in, a sans serif font that is geometric and structured. So this is perfect to pair with a font that evokes movement. Choose contrasting fonts. Anatomically speaking, if there isn't much difference between the fonts, it can come across as a mistake. As a rule of thumb, use sans serif and a serif font because these are different enough to put together on a layout. Here we have Ropstone, a vintage decorative font inspired by classic posters. And this specific font can be combined with a script font or with a sans serif. Ink Blank would be a great choice. The calligraphic feel contrasts nicely with the decorative intricacies of Ropstone. And if you would like to keep it simpler, choose a sans serif font like Noir Pro. Convey the intended mood. Read the text and understand its meaning before choosing a font, and think which fonts would enhance the theme. Almeida is a vintage decorative font that would perfectly fit a 1920s text. A great companion for Almeida is BW Vivant. This elegant font conveys the glamour of the Art Deco days. Display fonts to the rescue. Let's say you've chosen a good font combination, but the page still looks plain. Display fonts are here to the rescue and can spice up your design. Avoid using these fonts in the copy. Keep long forms of text as legible as possible. Mojita is an intricate geometric font that is inspired by Japanese Art Deco and Aztec and Mayan patterns. Addington brings a traditional quietness. This is not only a great contrast, but also a good balance between a font that speaks loudly and a font that is a little bit more quiet. Avoid using the same font style. This is because anatomically, they look almost the same. Readers won't always be professional designers, so they won't notice the slight differences, or they'll see it as a mistake. Let's take Addington from the previous example, for instance, because it's versatile, and mix it up with BW Glen Slab. The robust and sturdy slab adds quirkiness to the traditional Addington. Use hierarchy to your advantage. There are many variables to consider when it comes to hierarchy, like size, color, weight, and kerning. By using these, you can create contrast on a headline. This will help the readers know which text is the most important. Choose fonts that will give you enough options to play around with. Here we have Nista Grotesque, can be used for headlines, and Antique for body copy. These two have lots of varieties of weights, letting you decide how to mix and match their fonts. Stick with a designer. Mix fonts from the same font designer. Most of them have a very particular vision and style, and this also applies when it comes to type design. Envato Elements has great designers with a wide range of fonts that you can use. Maulana Creative has an extensive library of handwritten fonts and sans serifs. Satracy is a high-energy script that is sure to stand out in any layout. And here it is paired with Lostfield, a condensed sans serif font with multiple weights that can look great against the thin Satracy lines. Try font duos. We all love a good time saver, and font duos are popular on Envato elements. Font designers have already gone through the rigorous process of finding the best font combinations, and these pairings come in handy if you're designing wedding invitations or social media posts. Ripon is a classic serif, paired with an elegant script font. This font duo has an airy and traditional feel with an edge, perfect for wedding invites, stationery, or fashion-inspired collateral. The Audacity font duo contains a sans serif and a script font. This pair is perfect if you're looking for a handmade and vintage look in your designs. And last but not least, we have Trust Your Gut. Like any skill, font pairing requires practice. You'll only become better by trying out and combining fonts on your own. It is all based on the content and the mood that you want to evoke. This awesome lemonade font duo is the best combination for wedding invitations. Not many will think to pair a script with a serif, but this pairing works so well. The modern handwritten script keeps the design current, while the thin serifs of the second font add glamour and contrast. There are many viable options you can take that will help you avoid mistakes. Once you get comfortable, jump in and begin experimenting with the craziest combinations. Envato Elements has an extensive library for you to explore, so you're sure to find something for your future projects. From all of us at Envato, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.